What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I see Bass is ready to go. I know you're excited for your trophy list review, but first order of business, we're gonna pick a winner for February. So, um, give it a few seconds here to see who else we got in the stream. But these are the two giveaway options. So one, we have the Tina. It's a Fortnite character. And we have option number two with the clicker with a pop. What's going on, Raging Mexican? So yeah, the winners of this, whoever wins today is gonna get a choice, whichever one they want. If they, for some reason, don't want the giveaway, you can nominate somebody for the gift. Just saying. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I know I had a very long day. I know it's only 4:30 my time zone, but I had a long drive, 2.5 hours. I thought I was gonna make the stream on time, so I literally just got home and gobbled my food. Well, yeah, let's see here. I'm trying to give it a few seconds here, so we maybe get some more viewers, so we can maybe get a winner here, and hopefully they're on the stream now. So, well, yeah. Any questions, guys? Anything about how these giveaways work? Or you guys got a good idea of how they work now? Aside from the wheel spinning, but how to qualify and whatnot. Let me know. But just try to give it a second here. So I'm stalling a little bit for time. Alright. Oh, you're hyped for Final Fantasy VII Remake in March. Yeah, I think Tuesdays when the giveaways go live. So I had a few people reach out to me already about the game because they know I'm playing it currently. So I'm definitely happy a lot more people are going to get to play it, which is awesome. Great game. Barry, who's in the chat right there, loves that game. He platinumed it. He was recommending it to me for the longest. So I'm glad to finally be playing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel. I don't see many people yet on the stream, but let's see how it goes. All right, drum roll. Let's spin the wheel, make the deal. All right, who's it gonna be? Oh. 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 Oh my God. Raging Mexican, did you see this? Are you serious? That's awesome that somebody who's actually here commenting. He literally just qualified last night to even get this giveaway. That's awesome, dude. That's amazing. And you got it out of the 3 people that are watching currently. That's amazing. Wow. Congratulations, man. Stop the steal. I thought it was going to be Donna, Red Queen. It was literally right on her. Dude, that's freaking awesome, man. Congrats. So which one do you want? You want the clicker or TNT? Hold on, let me close this window out. I don't need that anymore. Okay, we go here. But which one do you want? You can think about it. Let me know after the stream. But wow, that was literally right split down the middle. Like I didn't even know who it picked until the last second. You would like the clicker. All right, awesome. So we'll catch up after the stream, and you can tell me where to mail it to and whatnot, and we'll get that going. But that's awesome, dude. That clicker is pretty cool. So I figured somebody would pick it. And I actually have 2 of these, so I only have one of these, but I'm not a big Fortnite guy, so you know, so I put it up for like a giveaway and whatnot. Um, I did say I was gonna announce the March giveaway, and I'll tell you guys now. I wanted to be able to put up a picture for you guys to see what it is, but like I said, I had to rush home pretty much, and barely got a chance to eat anything. So I didn't even get a chance to set it up where you guys can see it. But it's gonna be a customized RSTR mug with the RSTR logo. I'll put it up on the Discord after the stream, so you guys see. You hate clickers. Sorry, buddy. So I'll put it up on the Discord so you guys can see how it's gonna look. I actually ordered 2 of those. One of them for me, of course. The other one's for the giveaway. So I'm gonna wait until I receive it. Hopefully by Tuesday I'll be able to drink out of it during the stream. And then the other one is obviously for the winner of March. So make sure you guys tune in for the streams and comment and whatnot. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Congrats, Raging Mexican. That's that's so cool that you were literally the last name I typed in to the list, and you actually won it. You just tuned in last night, so luck was on your side, my friend. Luck was definitely on your side. So without further ado, Baz, are you ready? Are you ready? So we're gonna go through your list. This is obviously mine here. I'm just my starting point there for this thing. Baz 12. There he goes. Okay. So, Baz, straight out of Sweden. Little background story about him and I. We go back like 7 years. He was in this other community we're a part of, N3H. So, know him a long time now. So, some of these trophies here that we're going to see, I'm sure we, at some point or the other, worked together on them. So, definitely excited. So, what do we got? 107 games played, 78 complete games, 90.05 completion, 480 unearned trophies, 1.11 trophies per day. Country rank 594. So, not that many trophy hunters in Sweden, but I mean, you know, considering you have 71 platinums, it's a pretty high rank, man. That's pretty cool. So let me start there. Let's go to the bottom here. Okay, what do we got? So you started in 2009, July 2009. First platinum, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. That's my first platinum too. So I like seeing that. Crushing difficulty was probably a pain in the ass. I know I had a hard time with that thing. But, you know, over the years, I think people's figured out how to make it a little easier. But definitely at that time when the trophies freshly came out, I think the game didn't have trophies at launch, if I remember correctly. I think they patched that in afterwards. So, definitely nice to see that as your first platinum because we share that. We got NHL 10 sports games. If I would have known any better, I wouldn't have allowed any sports games on my list back in the day. So, are you a hockey fan, or you just happen to play that game in particular? No, you missed quite a few of it. So, you got like, let's see, almost nothing done, pretty much from the looks of it, at least. Could be some grinding stuff in there that, you know, I'm not aware of. But, NHL. Band Hero. I know you like those rhythm games. You play the drums. I know we played a few games together. Like, I think we did Rock Band. No, we didn't play Rock Band. We did Guitar Hero 5 together. I know that much. Band Hero. 3.06. I know how hard these rhythm games are, so this is really respectable right here. Freaking awesome, honestly. to see any kind of rhythm games completed. They're usually a pain in the ass to complete. So sports games weren't my thing. Yeah, I could see. They're not my thing either. So that took you 3 months, 2 weeks. So you got through that pretty quickly there. It's nice. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. 1 week, 2 days. So you grinded that out. I've never played a Prince of Persia. I think Cypher had a lot of Prince of Persia, if I remember correctly, or at least quite a few games. I know you were on the stream, Cypher. If you're still there, then correct me if I'm wrong. But I think you had quite a few of those as well. But Prince of Persia, I've never been interested enough to try them. I don't know what's your take on it or how difficult this one was. I see it's 23.81 average completion percentage there for people. Smash hits, we have that one in common. And this is a hard one. And the servers are closed now, so even if you wanted to, you're not going to finish it. Point 10, look at that. Point 10, that's freaking hard. Probably missing the same things I am. 100% Cowboys from Hell. I actually think I got that trophy. You blame the server closures. Yeah, that's a big reason why. Win with band versus band. I don't think I ever got that one on. Win 50 online matches. These are all secret ones. But I bet these are like score ones, score related. Suppose I could unhide it. Complete 100% on any song on Expert. Wow. Yeah, you got... Those are some hard ones, man. Perfectly play the first blood section of the song Raining Blood as the guitarist on Expert. Yeah, that's... You gotta become a freaking guitarist pretty much. Pull that off. That game is a pain. Those score ones are what's holding me back from a few of those. Like the Guitar Hero Metallica, I would have to freaking apply myself and just learn everything that I could. Alright, then you got Prince of Persia. I don't know if that's the first one or like if the Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands was first, what the release order is for these, but got another one of these done. This one has DLC at the 100%. Slightly rarer platinum than the other one. 2.1 on PSN profiles. Oh no, sorry. That's PSN. So, pretty rare there compared to the other one. Assassin's Creed 2. The only Assassin's Creed that I found tolerable. Because a lot of people know how I feel about those. I'm not the biggest fan of Assassin's Creed. But this is one that I personally did. Did it quite quickly. It took me a while to go back and work. 9 months, 2 weeks. It took me a few years to really will myself through that Assassin's Creed experience. I was not the biggest fan. I'm still not for the series. So nice. Infamous. Here we go again with the Infamous stuff. Another game I every year I put it on my list and I take it off because I'm like, I'm finally gonna get around to Infamous, and I just never do. Infamous is, especially this one. This is the one that's deterring me from it because of those shards. I hear they're like glitchy, and then like there's no way to like check which one you missed. So I've always been kind of deterred from starting them. More rhythm games. Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock. I challenge you to Infamous. You challenged me to Infamous. You said that the last stream. And you know what? I'm going to actually take you up on it. I'm going to put it on my list for the year. And I might actually freaking do it this time. This year I didn't put it on my list because I'm tired of putting Infamous for the last 5 years. And I never get around to it. So I'm going to do Infamous 1. Alright, the first game, you must keep track of the shards. Second game has a power at the end that pings the shards. Okay. That's good to know. So, if I end up doing the first Infamous, I might end up doing all 4 that have a platinum, and let's see how much I like it if I want to do the one that doesn't have a platinum. But Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, 97%. That one must hurt. That must hurt to look at. What the hell's holding you back? Please don't tell me it's an online trophy. I'm gonna cry for you. Beat Black Widow of Laporte as a solo expert guitarist. Now that must be a nightmare that you haven't done that yet. What's holding you back? Is it really that hard to complete this one? Is it broken? I mean, look, just from reading it, it doesn't look that hard, but the fact that you haven't done it yet in all these years, it's one of those two, either broken or seriously hard. Not as much as my hands. Oh my god. Not broken, I suck. Simple as that. Okay. Fair enough. That's the same reason why I'll never finish Guitar Hero Metallica. Especially now they close the servers. I actually had to get 4 people to get that million point trophy. I think you have Guitar Hero Metallica on your list as well. I'm sure we're gonna see that up there. But yeah, I mean, maybe that one you can just apply yourself and try to get that one trophy. That's literally one trophy away from a platinum. Those always hurt the most. Sounds like a nightmare. Excuse the pun. All right, Dead Space, near and dear to my heart. Dead Space, one of my first platinums as well. And funny story, I never thought I was gonna love Dead Space. I picked it up at I don't know if you guys remember Virgin Records, for those that live in the U.S. I don't know if that was an internationally known store or whatnot, but I ended up buying that thing when it was like $5 off the sale rack, and it was the best $5 I ever spent. So I was pretty happy with that. But glad to see you got it done. This is one that I would love to go through again. I'm really hoping to do a remaster for this series. One of my favorite series, especially everyone knows that I love my survival horror games. So, very nice. Final Fantasy 13. I was actually taking a look at this game's trophy list earlier this week because, you know, I've been praising Final Fantasy 7 and 7 Remake because I recently just got into the series. Yes, I know, after all these years, right? But Final Fantasy 13 was one of the ones I was just taking a look at to see how achievable it was still. And I don't think there's any online stuff. Nice to see you got this done back in 2010, 11 years ago. Was that one a tough one or like mediocrely hard, or what'd you think? Dead Space 2. Did I challenge? I think I challenged you to that one this year. I'm pretty sure I challenged you to that thing. It's a long platinum. How long we're talking here? Let me go back to it real quick. 90 hours. Okay, yeah, 90 hours. So I challenged you to Dead Space 2. That's right. I thought so. And of course, it's just the hardcore trophy, right? If I remember correctly. Complete the game on hardcore setting. Yeah, love to see his trophies from 2009 and 10 on accounts you still play on. Not many of those left. I have the attention span of a goldfish, so 90 hours is long. Yeah, listen. Those games, 90 hours is no joke. That's a lot of time. Especially if you play, let's say, you know, I mean, I personally play like 20 hours a week, 20, 30. Depends on, you know, the week, obviously, but on average. So that would take me damn near a month to do. Wish you had your 2010 accounts, but picked up a dumb name. Well, you can change your names, right? I mean, what's holding you back? I mean, you do have a really nice trophy list that we saw last month. So, yeah. Where was I? I'm losing myself here. Okay. Final Fantasy 13. Dead Space 2, I challenge you to it, so I hope to see that completed by December 2021. No pressure. Dragon Age Origins. Never played one of these games. It's just like an RPG. Yeah, RPG game. Don't know much about them. So, looks like you got the platinum. but not the DLC. Must be one of those pain in the ass ones. Oh, you switched it in 2013, years before the name change. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So you never really like trophy hunted hardcore on it. We just maybe got some trophies and you changed the name and then you just decided to make a brand new one. Got you. Uncharted 1 released without trophies in 2007, before trophies was a thing. Naughty Dog thought that the trophies were going to release earlier, so the game had been set up to do trophies. Yeah, I remember beating the game, and I even think I beat it on crushing before the trophies. So when they released it again, updated it with trophies, I was pretty happy, but a little annoyed because I had to go back. The same thing happened to me with Metal Gear Solid 4. I did everything I could in that game before trophies were released, and then of course they released them, and there was no like updating your profile to get the trophies to auto pop or anything. DA are long games. Other games got in the way. So you're missing, where are we at? DLC there, and then you got Dragon Age 2 incomplete. So I didn't challenge you to this, so finish it if you want, whatever. Infamous Festival of Blood. So this is the one I was talking about, the fifth Infamous game that doesn't have a platinum. Is this more like? Is that one more like? I don't know if you play Red Dead. Is that like the Undead Nightmare? I know it has like the zombies in this one, but is that like all it is? Pretty much the same game, but just with zombies, or is it like how Uncharted has the that card game crap? It's more like a DLC. Gotcha. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Know a little bit about this game. I mean, I know it's a big thing on the N3H server nowadays, right? That SO thing. I don't know jack shit about it, to be honest. As far as like how hard it is, but let me see. Let me take a look. 125 hours, 5 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough. So, you said you have the attention span of a goldfish, so yeah. And it has DLC on top of that. No idea, because I don't think these have a trophy guide attached. Yeah, whatever. It's going to probably be a good 200-hour game at least, right? I would say. Final Fantasy 13-2. That's disappointing. Seeing that you got Final Fantasy 13-1 done. This would be a nice one for your collection, I gotta say. But then again, you know, this thing is probably time consuming. 60 hours. 3 out of 10 difficulty. Come on. Does it have online stuff that's holding you back or something that I don't know about? But actually, I could look at it here. No, it doesn't have anything listed for online, so. You got got past the point of no return too soon on Skyrim. Got you. And yes, FOB is a standalone Infamous 2 DLC. So yeah, RDR release references. Okay, got you. Only thing is Red Dead, the Undead Nightmare is just, it's a part of the game's core list, or not the core list. You know what I'm saying? It's on one list, just with a DLC, and this is a separate one. So got you. Mass Effect 3. Heard nothing but good things about Mass Effect. Everyone that knows me has always told me you're gonna love Mass Effect. And guess what? I haven't played them, but I'm glad that they got that release coming out soon. The trilogy, is it? No online, I think. Got you. Mass Effect 3. But yeah, that's why Uncharted 1 has got first play on PSN and patch was 13 megabytes. As the game was set up for trophies, whereas stuff like Resistance and Ratchet didn't ever get trophies. I wish that Ratchet and Clank, what was the first one, man? Is it, I'm trying to remember the name. The one that doesn't have, the one odd one that doesn't have trophies out of the entire series at this point. Weapons of Destruction? No, Tools of Destruction. That's what it's called, right? If I'm not mistaken. wanted to play the first two first on PS5 again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for that PS5 release for it as well. So hopefully we see that one cleaned up later on, right? Bioshock Infinite. I'm not a big Bioshock fan. I'm kind of on the same page with that I am with Assassin's Creed. I'm just not a big fan of the series, and I thought I was gonna love Bioshock One, but you obviously didn't love it enough to finish it. 54%, or maybe there's something super hard on it. If it's anything like the first one, then there's some freaking game trophy breaking trophies in there, which means that it's just hard as hell to complete. Love the first two. The first on PS3 is Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty. Also doesn't have trophies. So those two, yeah, man, Ratchet and Clank, they came out with games like every year or more. Now that I think about it, there was a lot of releases. And surprisingly, I just got into the series last year. So, more for me. PS5 releases is kind of, man, if you can't get console. Been trying to get for the past couple of months. Good luck with that. You got better luck hitting the lotto at this point, my friend. At least for now. Bioshock Infinite. Incomplete. Did I challenge you to Bioshock? I think I did, right? I think I saw your list, and that was one of the ones I was like, I think you should just knock that one out. I could be completely forgetting. I don't want to refer back to it. I did. Okay. Good. Beyond Two Souls. I was just talking to Barry today about this game. Great story. Great game. Not a hard platinum whatsoever, but ends up becoming a chore, just like Detroit. Just like Heavy Rain. They become a chore after a few playthroughs, but nice job there, 100%. Now I see a nice wall of 100% coming up, so that's good. Infamous 2. And we already briefly touched on Infamous, nice. I know this one has some online trophies there. Yep, all different endings. That was such a... God, I'll tell you, I was just borderline, like ready to throw up playing that game so many times over, getting all the different endings. I was just... Trophy list should be like completely overhauled for those types of games, because they're just, I don't know, I like the Walking Dead ones, and yes, it's easier, but it's just a bit much when you gotta get all the endings. Not my cup of tea. It's been many years since I tried Bioshock, so I should give it a fair chance. I have the collection on the PS4. I only have the first Bioshock complete. It's 100%, but never touched the series ever again. So, yeah, playing Detroit is easy, step-by-step guide. And I played my first playthrough blindly. I got a good amount of trophies, but I just, being glued to a guide is not something that I enjoy with any game. Especially one that's supposed to be story-driven and you're just making choices and seeing the outcome. It is not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, I love the Telltale games too. And yes, it's easy and you just gotta complete them for the most part. Except for Wolf Among Us and the last Walking Dead one. I think the series finale one, or the final chapter, whatever it's called. That one's the only one that doesn't have just complete the game and it's a platinum. The first Walking Dead has like one off trophy that you have to do with like this rock paper scissors thing. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, the ones that played the game. But other than that, those are very straightforward. Just beat them, platinum. That's it. But they're very enjoyable. They're very enjoyable because you play the game naturally. You're not forced to make these weird choices. Especially in Detroit, it becomes just, mind numbing. Tomb Raider. Alright, I never played this Tomb Raider. Is this the... Wait, no, I did play this Tomb Raider. This is a PS3 version. Okay, this is the reboot. Yeah, I did play it. I just played it on the PS4. Love this game. Absolutely love this game. The online trophies were annoying, but like I had a couple people work on it with me, and we knocked them out. I think it was Donna and El Wolf. It's a couple people that we worked on it together. Reedy. I remember we all got on it and just knocked out the online, just boosted it. Yeah, the glue to the guide only. Yeah, it screws up the blind playthrough. That's why I'd rather just play it blindly, right? Infamous Second Son, man, you're getting me so jealous because I want to complete Infamous so bad. I want to love Infamous so bad, but I just don't love Infamous the way I've tried Infamous. Like I played it on my alternate account just to see. Never was blown away by it. Maybe I just didn't play far enough. Maybe I just needed to like pop that one trophy to commit to it and then just finish it and maybe fall in love with it. I don't know, but it just never captivated me like that. Don't think I boosted Tomb Raider. Yeah, I mean, if you did it, that's freaking awesome. Platinum did it in 1 year, 1 week, so maybe, yeah, you did, maybe did do that legit. Assassin's Creed 3, the Assassin's Creed that killed it for me. So I completed this. Do not like this game at all. I don't like Connor. I think that's his name. He was so forgettable that I forgot his name. I think it's Connor. The first game is very rocky to get through for Infamous. Gets better with 2 than play Second Son, and you'll never play 1 and 2 again. Yeah, I'm gonna do Infamous. I'm gonna knock out all 4 games. As a matter of fact, all right. You challenge me to, I don't back down from a challenge. All right. Assassin's Creed 3 though, good job on this. I know how annoying this DLC is, and all the stupid things you have to do. And yes, this is coming from somebody who played Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, especially Part 2, all the tedious little things you have to do. But that was actually fun. This game was not fun for me. But if you enjoyed it, hats off to you. My hat's backwards. I was trying to do yeah, AC3 is the worst of the games. I've never touched another Assassin's Creed since. I played Odyssey for a little bit on my alt account just to see. I'm like, oh, I think Odyssey's the one with the Spartans, right? And I'm like, I think I'm gonna love this. I love the movie 300, Leonidas, and blah blah. And freaking 30 minutes in, I'm like, ready to freaking take a nap. It's just boring to me. I don't know, something about those games. Oh, speaking of it, look at all these Assassin's Creeds coming up. Holy crap! I'm probably crapping on your religion right now. I'm sorry. You must love Assassin's Creed. Brotherhood, Revelations. These have got a lot of. I think these have online trophies, don't they? Right? I'm pretty sure they do. Brotherhood, Revelations. I know one of those 2 was like a massive grind for some people, at least from what I've heard, and that's another thing that turned me off from it. It's like, why am I gonna jump into more of the series when I just didn't love it? You know. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. One of my first PS4 games, because I was like, I'm just buy whatever I can for the PS4 at the time, and tried this one as well, and got bored. So yeah, I like the online since it was different than the standard shooter versions. The first PS4 game too. Okay, nice. That was your first PS4 game. Isn't that? Wait. Well, trophy list wise, it wasn't your first platinum, but yeah, I'm not doubting it was your first one. I bought it early on though, when it was still like, it was pretty decently priced at the time, and I thought I was gonna give it a fair shot, but I didn't. My first PS4 game was Killzone, so Killzone Shadowfall. Just a fun fact there. Uncharted 2, where we first met, and look at that, April 25th, 2014. Is that highlighting on the stream? Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. Yeah, you can see I'm highlighting it on the stream. So this is actually where I met you, and where N3H began. Actually, where, you know, a couple of us, you know, got together and boosted, and you know, N3H became a thing. So very neat. You know, this game is very special to a lot of people. For better or for worse, you know, it's definitely special. And people underestimate how hard this is to complete. This is, you know, if you're doing this legit, you can do it, but it's going to take you a while. You know, boosting it was not much easier in some cases because it was just nothing but, you know, it had to be very organized. Otherwise, it just went to shit. So, yeah, if we sort the day, you can see how long it took me to get that last trophy. Let me see. The last trophy. 3 years, 11 months, 2 weeks. Holy crap. Yo. You just gave up, didn't you? You just said, wow. In fact, I remember you saying, I only need, when I first met you, you were like, I only need this one trophy. And I remember all of us were doing a bunch of other stuff. You just patiently waiting to get your trophy. Wow. I did everything legit besides the last one. And you know what? When we used to do those fun sessions, you used to kick some ass because you were one of the only legit players from the game. Like, all of us were just, like, trying to get the trophies and boost them and whatever. And whenever we did those fun sessions, you were one of the ones that whooped our asses because you were just really good at the game. Of course, you just boosted that last medal. You probably gave up. April 25th, 2014. That's coming up. 7 years almost. 7 years ago. On my 2010 account, I did the 2,500 legit on Cypher. Yeah, I did the 2,500 legit as well. I was decent at the game. It's just all these medals and stuff were annoying. So I boosted those, but like the 2,500 kills, I played the game quite a bit before I even started boosting it. So I just cleaned it up. I think I needed like 1,000. That was my last trophy, if I remember correctly. I just finished it up legit. Met the best of the best and the worst of the worst boosting Uncharted 2. Man, if that ain't the truth, I met some of the worst human beings possible during that time, which was like why I decided I wanted to start N3H. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of some of these people. And, you know, whenever we had good people like Dat Boy Blaze, Malonzo, Crazy J, who else was on that initial group? Tia's Hip Hop. I'm throwing a lot of names out there. None of them are watching, I'm sure. But I was like, you know what? This is a great group of people, and just got the ball rolling, got the website up, never looked back. I know I'm talking a lot about Uncharted too, but there's a lot of history there, guys. So I'll move on now. Nope, you didn't win. Your fingers were too fat. What's up, fat fingers? Did you win? No, you didn't win, actually. Raging Mexican won. You were actually, when the wheels started slowing down, it was, if you look back, your name, I thought it was going to land on you. But then it just kept going, and then it was almost Red Queen. It was like, it literally stopped between Red Queen and Raging Mexican. I almost feel like mailing Red Queen the other one, you know, because she was right there to win it, too. But, yeah. Anywho. So where we at now? Enough about Uncharted 2. I could talk a lot about that time period because it was pretty crazy. I'm sorry, Fat Finger. I'm sorry. Lego Rock Band. Excuse me. Very rare platinum, as you can see. You're missing score 100% on guitar solo in the final countdown on expert. Complete a song with 4 band members. That doesn't sound that hard. All 4 members scored 100% notes hit. You might be missing instruments. Is that why you never? And you probably can only do it locally, right? But yeah, final countdown is still on. No online on Lego Rock Band. Yeah, so you got to get everybody to play. That, you know, if that's one you're missing, you know, one day maybe I'll bring my equipment to Sweden and we get the Metallica trophy for the 4 bands and that one for you. Speaking of Guitar Hero 5. So impressive. This one you helped me with. You actually had already completed it. I just completed this game, I want to say 2 years ago. You helped me with some of the score things there, the 3 stars. So we definitely worked together on that one too. 0.99 completion. I didn't realize how rare it is. Really good game, actually. I would say it's pretty underrated, Guitar Hero 5. I love the the song list there. It's pretty cool. Stick It to the Man. No idea what this is. Kind of it's a platform adventure. Okay, no platinum. Nicely done. Thank you, Baz. Thank you very much. I thanked you already 100 times back then. Guitar Hero Van Halen, 72%. Man, you love these rhythm games. For the love of Christ. Van Halen, 0.29. Another one. Scores. Yeah, these scores suck, man. It's 5-star. Yeah. But from the looks of things, if you just apply yourself to some of these Guitar Hero games and Rock Band, you could be able to probably do a lot of these because you just got to relearn the rhythm, like your skill level. I mean, this is June 2014. We're up to 2014, so you... And I know we played last year. You were still pretty good, man. I think if you just really stick to it, you can clean these up. Not the ones with servers and stuff, but some of the ones that are just, score-based, I think you can do it. Little Big Planet. This is a one to be proud of because there's a lot of little trophies in there that are just annoying. You have to, like, ace all the levels and all the little collectible stuff in there, and then the DLC trophies weren't any easier than the core game. In fact, some of them were pretty annoying. So very nice, and I love the fact that they have a Metal Gear Solid level kit. You guys know how much I love Metal Gear. So Bioshock 2, Platinum, no DLC. DLC is not completed. As you guys heard earlier, I never played this game, so I stopped at Bioshock 1. So missing an entire trophy pack. What's holding you back here? Is this just hard or too grindy? Your goldfish attention span, as you stated. Little Big Planet 1 levels don't like to be aced. You hate trials. I hate trials too. I don't hate trials as much as I hate games that make you restart from the beginning if you die, or like trials are usually like you gotta keep at them, keep going. But I don't like certain trials. Like from what I've read, the ones from Days Gone are pretty hard. Just throwing that out there, but no idea how these compare to that. But the fact that you haven't done it says a lot, especially with a 90% completion ratio. Looks like if you didn't do it, it's for a good reason, right? Little Big Planet karting, 100%. The fake Mario Kart. Nice. Never played this game. No, did I play it? I think I did play it. One of my friends had this game, and I played it at his house. Never bought it because I was like, "Where's my Mario Kart at?" This is just whatever. But nicely done, platinum nonetheless. Dead Island. One that gets recommended to me a lot because people think I just love survival horror and like just anything with zombies and death. People think of me. How lovely. A Little Big Planet karting, never got to it. Online seemed annoying. Well, Baz did it. Maybe he maybe he thought otherwise, Maybe he actually liked the game. Uncharted Golden Abyss. Vita. Is that the first Vita game that we see here? Is this your first Vita game? Probably one of the only reasons to ever own a Vita. And not just to clean up and get those easy-ass Ratalakia, whatever you call that developer. Probably one of the only reasons to own a Vita, right? Golden Abyss. My only Vita game. And you know what? I was happy I played this on it. This is a great game, honestly. And where they introduced some of those like other collectibles, because Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, the original ones at least. I don't know about the remasters. They were just the basic 100 treasures. This is the one that introduced like some of the other stuff, like reading some of the and taking pictures and all that other stuff. But definitely a good game, and the crushing difficulty on it was no joke. I remember this being a pain in my ass. What's up, Fuejo? How's it going, man? You're late to the party. And I made it on time. I was on the phone with Fuejo for like an hour, close to 2 hours on my ride home. Like, I don't think I'm going to make it on time. Like, there was just jam-packed traffic. New York for you, though. SingStar. Is this the one I have as well? Is this the same? I get confused with these. Yeah, it's the same one I have. But you got the platinum for this. I mean, holy crap. Nice, man. I mean, everything else is achievable. Wow, man. This is one you should definitely try to clean up. I know that this one is a pain in the ass. So, you can't dance. Man, you better learn how to dance and play the guitar again if you want to clean these up. This is impressive right here. Like, this right here. I remember when they shut the servers down, I was like, oh, I never thought I could complete it anyways. But there's one trophy in particular. It's a gold one. I think it's SingStar Celebrity. No, it's not that one. All these upload your media and have it rated. Like, you have to grind and, like, it's like becoming famous online, pretty much. But you can boost it, but it's not easy by any means. Wow. I cleaned up this game 2 years ago. I cleaned up as much as I could of anything that was, remotely doable for me, just to clean up my completion percentage a bit. But I could never finish it because the servers closed. But you got the platinum. You actually can complete this. So you better dance, buddy. I will never tell what I needed to do to get the plat. Some stories are better left unsaid, my friend. I know. Infamous First Light, so that completes the series. We did every single one so far. We looked at Infamous First Light. This one's a shorter one. And I almost thought about doing this one before the other ones just because I could never get into the first Infamous. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll do First Light. And then I'm like, no, because then I'm going to go backwards and I'd rather just do them in order. Best part of trophy hunting, the depths we go. If that's the damn truth. Little Big Planet 2. Never played it. Never played Little Big Planet 2. Very low completion there, though. 0.25 with the DLC. Must have some hard stuff in here. If it's anything like the first one, I can see why. As a fan of the series, if you start with First Light, you'll never play 1 and 2. So, in order for me to make sure that I complete the whole series, I should just start from the first one. If you're, I'm gonna do it. I think that would take me a good 2 months though to get through all 4 of those games. 5, I really go for the DLC one. Little Big Planet 2, man. Definitely don't want to overlook that. That's a very low completion rate there. Little Big Planet 2 is harder on aces than LBP 1. I did the platinum twice, and 2 I needed to carry. Oh, wow. I'm good with Little Big Planet. I just never loved it. One of those games I was like, okay, this is not... It was cool at first, but the trophies was one of those things that killed it for me. Oh, look at this spree of no plats here. Homestar Ruiner. Strong Badia the Free. I'll be honest, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. I don't even know what these games are. Never heard of these games. These are on the PS3. Were these easy? Is that why you did them? I don't know. I'm just asking. It looks like is it all like connected? Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is this like the that weird batch of games that Back to the Future put out that didn't have a platinum? They were just episodes in different trophy list. Is that similar to it? Google Trogdor the Burninator. Wow, I couldn't pronounce that. I'll do that later. Tomb Raider Underground. Never played this one. I never played. I got it confused earlier when I first saw your Tomb Raider. So this is like a remaster of the was it PS3 ones? No, sorry, PS2. Right? If I'm not mistaken. If it doesn't have online, I might consider doing it because I know, like, for me, I think this is my list here. But I've done, yeah, I haven't done the PS3 one yet. This is my list that pops up when I click that. I never played these here. None of these. But, this is one that looked interesting. Was it good, or was it a good game? Would you recommend it for someone who played all the reboots? The first, those 3 games there. Last of Us. That's my baby, man. That's my baby right here. Love seeing this complete 100%. Grounded difficulty. All that good stuff. Such a good game. I would do it a third time. I love this game that much. I would do it a third time on the PS5. And on the PS6. And on the PS25. I love this game. But did they shut down the online for the PS3 version? This is the PS3 version, but did they shut it down? I thought I read that somewhere. Or am I completely wrong? Yeah, that's your 100 plat. The reboots are better than for the Tomb Raider games. Noted. Keep that in mind. But that was a remaster, right, of the PS2 game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not that familiar with Tomb Raider. I never got into it when I was growing up. Lego Marvel Superheroes. I know these games are pretty popular amongst the trophy hunters. Never personally tried them. They're usually about 20 hours or so with platinum, about 15. I've considered doing them before, but I never got around to it. I just figured that this would be one of those games I'm like, oh, why am I doing this game? More Assassin's Creed. My God. Bass love the Assassin's Creed. He loves Assassin's Creed, apparently. Unity. Chronicles China. Never heard of this one. PS4 game. No platinum. Was this one of those expansions? And yeah, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2 and 3, and The Last of Us PS3 shut down. Cypher wants to know, Baz, for someone who never played the AC series, what should I start with? I'll let him answer that. It's not my question. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Assassin's Creed Liberation. This looks like my Resident Evil list. I'm not going to lie. So even though I don't like the series, this is freaking awesome and impressive. Look at this. Everything's 100%. I haven't seen a single Assassin's Creed not done yet. I don't think if I click this, it won't show me your... Yeah, it just shows you mine, which as you can see is just 2 and 3. I wish I could see the players like series completion, but it only ever shows you yours on PSN profiles. Dishonored, Liberation HD. Wait, the Liberation? No, I got it confused with Unity. Wasn't this one on the Vita? I thought one of these was on the Vita, or was it just on both consoles? No, it's a small 2.5D game. The first. Start with the first one. The one without trophies. I'm surprised they had... Correct me if I'm wrong, but they haven't remastered that one, right? With trophies or anything? The one with Altair? That was his name, right? Altair. I did play that one. I should have mentioned that. So I played that game back when I first got my PS3, and I never finished it because it was so boring. And then I gave Assassin's Creed 2 a chance, and I liked that one. That was the only one I really liked. But freaking Assassin's Creed, impressive stuff. That's like 10 platinums off of Assassin's Creed there. Well, if I need trophies on the first so badly, I can hop on my 360. I remember being so upset that the 360 had achievements and we had nothing. And I'm like, come on, Sony, get with the program. That thing is... That was one of the arguments that Xbox players had back in the day. Was it, well, Xbox has achievements, you don't. And it was like, I had no comeback for it. And I hated myself for that. So I'm like, you're right. We should get trophy achievements too. And then, they came out with the trophy system. That's when I knew. I was like, this is something I'm going to stick with. Because I was so happy when they finally patched it. So what do we got? Dishonored. You didn't get the DLC done. You completed all normal and expert challenges with a 3-star rating. And bonfires, man, you're so close to completing that. Doesn't look like it's online related, so at least you can still do some of your games, man. I envy that because most of my games I can't finish them, the ones on my list. But you can at least go back if you really want to and complete some of these. So you weren't a victim of as many server closures. Speaking of that, Rock Band 3. Back to the rhythm games. Rock Band 3. I'm surprised I haven't seen Rock Band 2 yet. I don't think it's on your list, but I could be wrong. I'm not done with it. But Rock Band 3, I never played it. I know how hard Rock Band 2 was. Not on the level of like Guitar Hero smash hits or like Metallica, but I know this Rock Band 2 is pretty hard, so I don't know how this one stacks, compares to it. I mean, as soon as I see any rhythm games on there, I just assume they're just too hard to complete for most people. That's the case for me and for most of them. Speaking of my favorite Guitar Hero, which it really is, Guitar Metallica. I'm a big Metallica fan. Been to many concerts of theirs. It would be lovely to one day finally finish this game. But look at that ultra rare 0.28%. These trophies, these score ones down here. Oh, at least you got one of them done. You got 2 done. Actually, wow, you got 2 done that I haven't done, which is Battery 1000 score with 4 players, and the Stone Cold Crazy as the vocalist. But yeah, good luck with Creeping Death. Good luck with Fight Fire with Fire. The one that's really going to hold me back is just, at this point, the 4-player band one, because even though you can do it offline, try finding 4 people today's day and age that are still good at the game, that you know and you would want in your house. You're not just going to set up a random in-person meet with strangers that you never met. So, but good for you. You got that done in 2014, so the servers are still up. I'm assuming you did it online because you didn't do the Lego Rock Band that required 4 players. So I'm assuming you did that online. But yeah, we're pretty much on the same boat here. I'm missing all these as well. And I hope one day I can get this one done. It's still possible, technically. So, let's see. Catch up here. Liberation might be on the Vita. Yeah, that one I think is the one. Yep, those were the days. Sadly, I didn't have the money to buy a PS3 until the Slims. Yeah, those rhythm games were very popular back in the day. And, Fat Finger says, I'm going to try get a plat next month. Which game? You know, if you want to become a trophy hunter, you're talking to the right people. But it's definitely a lot easier now to become a trophy hunter than before. Like when you started back in 2008, 9, like getting a platinum was a big deal. I'm not saying it wouldn't be because you can still play those old games, but you could definitely start off with something not as hard as what we did back then. SingStar. Another SingStar complete. This one I never played. This is a European version, EU. I don't know if is it the same trophy list? It's just the EU? Is this... Doesn't look like it. Play on Christmas Day. This is not the same trophy list for sure. And this is the PS3 version. 1 year, 1 month. This is impressive though. Once again, SingStar. No joke. Resogun. Nice to see someone else who finished Resogun. This is a rare one right here. I actually got this one done as well. Got cleaned up this game about 2 years ago. And man, these are like, I eat steroids for breakfast. Complete commando mode. These are tough. These are some tough trophies right here. This section right here, the Resogun Challengers, has got some. It's a grind fest, and the challenges aren't really that hard, so it's not that. But like these here, these gold trophies in the DLC are a pain. I got someone to help me from a community to get through it. Like we did a co-op, and he was just a beast. That's the only reason I even got this 100%, because I couldn't have just. Maybe I could have applied myself and become that good, but come on, Resogun is hard. That thing was no joke. But I do love that game. That's a really fun game. Oh my god, you love these rhythm games, man. Same list, just a different area. It's the digital version and not disc version. Got you. Wow, you got it twice then. Pretty much the platinum. This he's talking about SingStar. Yeah, you and Paul did the last ones on Resogun. Yeah, and I think who helped me on Resogun from N3H? I think it was Pi or Piuy. You know what I'm talking about. I've always called him Pi. No, it's not Pi for sure. Pewee. He helped me with the local co-op trophy. He actually just we remote played, and I was obviously playing, but he was my second player. We did the local co-op trophy together. Yes, yeah, he and I worked on it together. But nice, you and Paul did that, the Resogun stuff. That's an awesome achievement there. Yep. Yeah, Resogun is not easy. I'm laughing at what Cypher wrote there because that's one of those that you could be like, nope, not my thing. But I actually really liked it. That was one of the first PS4 games I got. In fact, I think it was my first PS4 Platinum. Just not the obviously the DLC came way after, and like they just kept adding crap to it. So we're back to Rock Band here. Green Day, the Beatles. Didn't finish those. Not sure if they're still even possible. If they are, man, you gotta, dust off that guitar, buddy, and all the other instruments. But yeah, look at the rarity on these. They're just not many people are gonna get these done. Unfortunately, these are just you have to become a professional, pretty much. I mean, I'm not gonna compare someone playing Rock Band to a real drummer or a guitarist, but it's difficult. It takes a lot of practice, just like the real deal. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. I know all about this one, and I think we might have worked on it together as well. Not entirely. I know we kind of split up into different groups for this back in the N3H days when we were doing this. But hats off to you, man. I know this is one of the ones that you look at Uncharted. Most people that don't know or think Uncharted is easy. It's just probably just a single player stuff. Now these multiplayer trophies are amazingly hard, and they take a lot of dedication, and it takes a lot of, like, in my case, it was a lot of nights of like staying up late or waking up at like the crack of dawn to play with people like Baz in Sweden and people like Crazy J in Australia, and just try to knock out these online trophies and grind them out. But that's not the worst part. The worst part are these here. Where is it? The freaking the treasure ones. Yeah, right here. Hoarder. This is one of those. And to give you guys a little bit of background in the collector one. So there's treasures in the online game modes but they're random drops. There's not they're not at a fixed location, and the game pretty much knows when you're down to like the last one or two, and it starts screwing with you. And I know how long it took you, Bass. Rock Band 3 has a real guitar, really. Damn. We did do some of it, but we kind of split up into groups over time because it took many months for this thing, for everyone, as many people to get it done as possible. Yeah, Naughty Dog multiplayer trophies are no joke. Oh, yeah, you missed the whole thing for AJ. Well, you could always look back at the stream, But Bass has a really impressive list, and this right here, this game is like the pinnacle. I know you took a long break from this game, right? Because you just couldn't get that treasure, right? Was it you or am I confusing you with someone else? I know there was somebody in the group that was like, you kept trying to get that last treasure and the game wouldn't give it to you. And then there was the Overseer trophy too. Overseer was the other one that, um, yeah, this freaking thing. Get the Curator medal while on crushing difficulty. For someone who doesn't know the game, they'll look at this and not know how hard this is. But this is, I don't want to think back to it. I just want to, I'm getting a PTSD. All right, so you finished Uncharted 3. You decided that you wanted to reward yourself with some Walking Dead trophies. I feel that. I do the same thing. Whenever I do some ridiculous game, hard trophies, I like doing something easier afterwards. So, Walking Dead Season 2. And good for you, because these are good games, and it's still a respectable platinum. It's not 15 minutes, or anything like that. It's still respectable 10, 12 hours you're putting into a game. Season 2 as well. Overseer was your last one. Okay, so it wasn't the treasure one. I thought it was. I thought that was one of the ones that was holding you back. Watchdogs. How hard is Watchdogs? I've seen so many people play this, and I've never played Watchdogs before. 50 hours, 3 out of 10. Huh. Grind. See a grind trophy there. Okay. About average game. Not hard at all. Yeah. Oh, it's got DLC. So I didn't take that into consideration when I was saying that. But, yeah. And boosting session. Oh, so it's got online. Noted. I've always thought about, like, I'm going to say that a lot in these trophy list reviews because there's just so many games out there and only one person. Would like to see Watchdogs one day. We'll complete a Watchdogs game. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the return of Assassin's Creed. So, by looking at the names of these, I can't even tell you what their theme was. But another one there. This one has DLC. That's like what 11. I'm gonna sort these out by alphabetical order later, and I just want to take a look at your Assassin's Creed list. They're impressive. Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. So you're missing a trophy or two for DLC. So this is the one that they shut down the online for, right? Never played this game. I did play it, but on my alt account, just tested it out, see if I like it. Syndicate was Gangs of London. Nice. Okay. Complete all objectives in the test of the ring. Okay. Nothing looks like it's unobtainable. I know they shut down the servers recently, but to my understanding, they patched it where you can get the trophy still. So I didn't hate this game when I tried it. In fact, it was actually pretty good. I was just, at that time, I wasn't really trophy hunting at all. I was just playing a lot of games on my alt account. And for you guys that have alternate accounts and test games out, you know the commitment is not the same until you pop that first trophy. I know in my case, it's like, boom, trophy pops. It's never going out of my profile, so now I'm laser focused on that game. So I know a lot of you would probably like that. Very Arkham-like. You can still get the trophies in Shadow of Mordor. Okay, they made a patch. I thought so. I thought I read about that. It was on our Discord on RSTR, and I really didn't pay too much attention to it because I'm like, I don't care for Shadow of Mordor right now. But 2 more Assassin's Creed games. These have no platinums. Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. You must have done all of them. I wonder if you've already started Valhalla. You probably did it already. Little Big Planet 3. I play Little Big Planet 3 quite a lot on my alternate account. My daughter actually likes this game. We play it sometimes. She calls Sackboy Teddy Bear. So she likes this game. And I hate playing it. But I suck it up for her because, it's my little girl. But yeah, I've played this game, but I wouldn't put this on my main profile. Nope, no Valhalla yet. It's installed on my PS5 though. Got you. Props on Little Big Planet 3 couldn't get into it. Yeah. I mean, if it's anything like the first two, Here we go. Uncharted 4. Yeah, this is one to be proud of, and I'm pretty sure you didn't get carried by that group like I did. I got carried by this group of experts, and I played a fair share of it, and I just couldn't do it with my group of people, like the 3 stars, and then I just decided to like just see if there was professionals out there. At the time, I was playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 online, and I was carrying people left and right for some of the heist stuff, and I was like, you know what? There's got to be a group like mine for Uncharted. So I started doing a little research, and sure enough, I got it right here. This trophy. This is what breaks the 100% for most people. It's not the platinum. Platinum's pretty straightforward, but the it trophy that's a pain in the ass. Those 3 stars on crushing difficulty. They're survival waves, and you have a time limit to do them. So you got to be perfect pretty much and have luck on your side. So. Who did you do it with, Bass? I think wasn't it with like Heathen Child and Paul? Am I wrong? But I think you guys did those, right? Oh, you did it while the bosses were glitchy in a good way. Still impressive. I mean, that's so you did it early on from the initial launch of the multiplayer or the survival waves, I should say. Good for you, man. I did it 2000 in 2019. That's when I got mine, and I only needed the it trophy, so I cleaned that up. Glad that's done and over with. I hope Naughty Dog is never allowed to update their games to have more online trophies. Those freaking bastards and their stupid online trophies. Love their games, but I hate their trophy list. Dishonored 2. We saw Dishonored 1 earlier. I've always had this interest in this game because it's got like that dark vibe to it, which I do like from games. Never got around to play it, and this is one that I'd put it on the same level of interest as Mass Effect, where I've always been like, it's been recommended to me many times. I just never got around to it, to playing the series. I want the Uncharted 400%, but then the 2 DLC trophies are stopping me. Yeah, so Cypher Nova as well. I recommended this group on the PS4 that can help you guys get through the multiplayer. So there you go. I mean, if you want to clean up the moderate difficulty Cypher, maybe Raging Mexican, and you can work on that. And I offered my help as well, and Bass did as well. So you can get through that, at least that, and then that group will help carry you for the crushing stuff. So if you want, we'll talk about it after the stream. See if you guys want to organize anything. Dishonored 2, 100%. Looks like just your average difficulty there. Actually, let me go back to this. 35 hours, 5 out of 10. That's very doable. The first one looks like it's harder then. They wanted you to play on moderate first. Yeah, man. Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is a really good game. Completed this as well. DLC, this is probably the hardest one out of the rebooted trilogy. This is, I would say, the hardest one, but because of the co-op stuff. And one of the DLC missions, I think, is the Croft Manor. Some of those are pretty tough, but nothing ridiculously hard on the level of like Uncharted 4 and 3. No trials on Dishonored 2. Got you. If anyone wants to play, let me know, as I have like no interest in UC4 MP. I mean, at this point, I really don't care for it, but it might be cool. I mean, hell, why not maybe do a stream? I could do a stream where I was playing it again. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that for sure. You can get through the Uncharted, those 10 levels relatively quickly on moderate. It's not too hard, and I see the reason why they want you to do it. It's because it will familiarize yourself with the game. Life is Strange. This is actually the next game I want to do after Final Fantasy VII Remake. I want to start this. I know it's about 10 hours or something like that. I need something shorter because I've been playing nothing but grindier games, and I could use a bit of a, you know, chill back, relax kind of trophy list. Um, but yeah, very nice list so far, man. Hats off to you, bro. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now I know that Cypher had a very good trophy list, and he had one of the really hard Mirror's Edge done. I don't know how this one compares to it. By the looks of the rarity, it's not super hard. At least not in comparison, but whew. LIS was a great story. Life is Strange. Use a guide through the playthrough. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Or I might do 2 playthroughs. Like for games like that, sometimes if I feel like the guide is too in depth, I'll just save it for the second playthrough and just enjoy the game for what it is. Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered. I want to do this. I want to replay that game, and I've thought about getting that platinum for my 10,000th trophy. I can't talk today. I need some water. Just because it was my first platinum, so. And I know the brutal difficulty is just on a whole nother level of annoying, but from my understanding, there's a trick to be able to get some of the tweaks to work on it. Game of Thrones. Why have you done this? This is a piece of cake. Catalyst is easier, but still a good challenge. Started playing Game of Thrones with my wife, that we never got around to continue. Still waiting for her to be part of it again. Dude, that's such an easy one. You could just knock that out and then like make a separate save file or on another console and just get the platinum. Get this done in a few hours. So yeah, I know the first plat is always special. Yeah, so the original Uncharted was Baz's first, just like mine, but he did the remastered. I haven't done that yet, so I kind of want to make the remastered trilogy special and just do them all in order. Which it looks like you were trying to do that. Another reason to bump Game of Thrones out of there, so you can have your Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. So those 3 are very they're challenging. They're not as hard as the PS3 ones, and I don't think anyone should ever compare how hard the PS3 versions of Uncharted are to the PS4 ones, because even though brutal is hard, that online factor is like game breaking for a lot of people. Brutal, you can. I mean, even though I haven't played it, yes, maybe I'm speaking too much about it, but I haven't played brutal yet. But it's still something and obviously there's workarounds for it now, to make it a bit easier for yourself. You think Uncharted 1 was your first in your old account? It was a lot of people's. You know, it was one of the best games at that time. Still to this day, obviously. Watchdogs 2. So got some DLC in there. Once again, another series slightly interested in. Never got around to it. 1.7. Looks like 1.7 rarity for the with the DLC. So probably some tough stuff in there. Yeah, brutal equal one shot, you're dead in most places. So you know what? So you tell me, what was harder, Uncharted, the Uncharted trilogy on the PS3 or the PS4? Since you've done them both, obviously, which is an amazing feat. You tell us. Don't Starve. Heard the name, but never really. What is it? A simulator adventure indie game. These kind of games just don't interest me. I'm just being honest. I look at them and I'm like, next. Oh, Fuejo, of course you jumped right into. I knew this would be your type of game. Oh, you just looked. Burnout Paradise was your first platinum. Brutal was annoying since some spawns were most instant death. I would say PS3 due to PS. I would say PS3 due to PS3 can't do 60 FPS. Okay. So, Don't Starve is a hard game. Oh, yeah, look at that. I almost overlooked that. Holy crap. Thanks for pointing that out. 0.56, 100%. So, I can see why you got excited there. Yeah, wow. Look at that rarity. That's a freaking hard game, then. Nice job, man. No idea what makes it hard, so you could school me on that one. Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. Smooth ride, probably the easiest Uncharted of them all to finish. But very fun. And a very good background story for Chloe. And what was the other chick's name? Was it Naomi? I forgot her name now. But Chloe and I want to say it was Naomi. I forgot her name. I'll be honest. Nadine. Yeah, I knew it was with a N. Nadine. Okay. Mirror's Edge. So this is the one that is super hard that Cypher mentioned and that he completed. So, said you got about through a little bit over half the game. Let's just look at this real quick. Actually, 8 out of 10 difficulty. Yeah. 40 hours though. See, this is always subject to change, man. Because when it's skill related stuff, it could be 40 hours or 400 hours. So, it's Nadine, okay. Mirror's Edge, another tough plat. Yeah, no, and Cypher let me know that last time. He hasn't done it yet, but if there's no online stuff, I think you should. You still have the opportunity to complete it. I guess is the good thing about a lot of the ones that you don't have done. You actually have a chance to finish these games. So maybe Cypher's got some tips for you there. Dead Space 3 completed 4 years 7 months. So Dead Space 3 has the co-op in there. My least favorite Dead Space. I didn't love this one as much as I love the first two. Not a bad game, and it left me wanting more. I want to see Dead Space 4 one day eventually. I hope that EA realizes that there's still money to be made with this game. I don't know why they've never made another one there, but it sucks. Finished the co-op on Dead Space 3 with Malonzo. Yeah, I did it with, I want to say Ram. I think it was Ram. Ram was a member back then. I think it was with him. Horizon Zero Dawn. One of my babies. Love this game. Love this game. And I hate seeing it incomplete on anyone's list. So I'm glad you got that one done. Such a good game. It's one of those games that you just play through the whole thing and you don't feel like you grind it at all. You just enjoy the journey, and the trophies itself are not a cakewalk. There's still some challenging stuff, but it's very enjoyable from beginning to end. So, love seeing that there. Life is Strange Before the Storm. So, I want to do the 3 Life is Strange games. So, this is another one that I'm sure I need a guide for, right? 8 hours, 2 out of 10. You've earned it, my friend, with all these games. Oh, you can see all your runs on YouTube. Which game? Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Mirror's Edge? Oh, yeah. Mirror's Edge. Oh, Wipeout. Holy crap. This one is an infamously hard game right here. Yeah, and look at that rarity. Infamously difficult game. Early PS3 days. Let me see, when was the release date for this? PS3, 2009. Yeah, this is... Let's look at that. 9 out of 10 difficulty. Holy mother of God. That's a tough one right there. 50 hours. Yeah, right. That probably took you way longer than 50 hours, right? Wipeout. Freaking amazing. I've never touched that game. and I don't plan on it. But good job, amazing job. Assassin's Creed Origins, more Assassin's Creed. Not surprised. So we haven't seen Odyssey yet. I'm sure as I keep scrolling, we'll find it there. Only one I boosted was the all silver skin trophy. That's impressive, and you did that in 2018, so you went back and said screw it. So there's still hope for some of those games that were further down your list that you can go back and clean up. So, Assassin's Creed Origins, no surprise, you did those before. Flow, there's some surprisingly low rarity there, 2.63. Flower, Journey. Never played any of these. Are these all like connected somehow? Is that why you did them in a row? Like, is that why you stacked them? If they are connected, I don't know. Dead Nation. So Dead Nation is a game that was on my list before, and it was at 0%, and I deleted it because I was like, I want nothing to do with this game. Not my cup of tea. Same developer. Okay, so I see. I thought there was a connection there. Thought so. And then when I see you play them back to back to back. Dead Nation. 20 hours, 7 out of 10 difficulty. Yeah, I tried Dead Nation. I think it was one of the first free games on the PS3. Shortly after like that whole thing where PlayStation was hacked, and I played it, and I played like 5 minutes, and I was like, ah. It was 0%, and this is before PlayStation allowed us to delete 0% games. That was sitting on my list for a while. First chance I got, I deleted it. Not my cup of tea. Got you. Flow, Flower, Journey are same developer in that release order. Battlefield 1943. You don't have that many first-person shooters here, so this is I guess a change from what you've done so far. Mode multiplayer. So is this only online? $20, 3 out of 10. No platinum. Is this not a first-person shooter? Is this like one of those? It doesn't say. It says genre shooter. I realize that they don't say if it's first-person or third-person, but yeah, you don't have a lot of. If it is first-person, I don't think we've seen any like Call of Duty or anything like that on your list. Yeah, Bioshock was one. Yeah, correction. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, even though I have a lot of Call of Duties done. I would say, and I did Killzones. I like certain series. I'm not one of those that jumps into every first-person shooter that comes out. I like third-person any day over third-person. Well, third-person over first-person. Bioshock, 98%. You're missing. Let me see the challenge room. Rescue a little sister in the world. This is a pain in the ass, and probably one of the reasons I never want to touch a Bioshock again. But at least you can still do it whenever you're up for that challenge. Bioshock. Barf. I'm just kidding. I should give it a chance. I know. I think Raging Mexican said I should give it a chance. Who knows? Trophy-wise, probably never bother with them, but you know. I love video games, so it'll come a point where I'm like, I've played everything I ever wanted to play. What's next? Shadow of War. So this one you actually completed. The other one, I think you were missing a trophy or two. And pretty low rarity there. Detroit. Okay, Detroit, I see it. Barry's working on Detroit. You got that done. I did this one last year. Amazing story. Such a touching story. And kind of relates to a lot of what we see in the world today. So I really, really hit home for me. But the trophies are they're easy, but they're very tedious, and I'm not a fan of it. You can fly a plane in Battlefield 1943. You thought it was some plane game. Okay. What's up, Mills? Welcome to the stream, Alonzo. I don't know how long you've been lurking there. You didn't write anything. But what's up, buddy? The 100% of Bioshock collection on PS4 is easy. My friend got all 3 games to 100% in about a week. Okay. I mean, I haven't looked into it because, like I said, I've never cared enough to go back to those games and finish them. But, you know, Bioshock is one of those that gets a lot of praise, and I just never fell in love with that series. But back to Detroit. Yeah, great game, and just the trophy list is a chore. Just like Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. Scroll list, I love it. Try to scroll down trophy list. I'm dumb. You try to scroll on the on the stream. That's funny. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, this one I definitely challenged you for our RSTR 2021 trophy challenge. So, dude, these right here, you could do this in like 5 hours at the minimum. No, at most. I'm sorry, not at minimum. At the maximum. They're easy. It's a piece of cake. You already got the platinum. We just finished eating with the kids, says Malonzo. Yeah, man. Glad you joined us, man. I think, are you the next one on the list? I think you are. Or it might be someone before you. I forgot. But I gotta look at it. So if you are, prepare yourself. In about a month, we'll do your list. Hopefully on a Friday, just like today, if that works. But it could be someone else before you. I don't remember. Better than eating the kid. Fuck God. So yeah, I did challenge you for that. So you're gonna. This is a piece of cake for you. I gave you a freebie there. I could have said, finish Mirror's Edge. I don't know, something like that. Marvel vs. Capcom. Wow, Marvel vs. Capcom. My brain's fried. Marvel Spider-Man. 100%. Yeah, now you're going to my, one of my favorite games right here. I'm pretty mad at myself, I will admit, because I got the PS5 remastered, and I did do the save where, I uploaded my save to the PS5 and pretty much got the whole game again for free. I'm going to do it again on another account just for the hell of it, just so I can feel better about it. Because I felt a little guilty after. I'm like, I should have just played it again because I love this game. DLC part was a little annoying, but you said you hope not. No rush at all. Why not, man? You have an amazing trophy list, man. I can't wait to look at it. I haven't looked at it in depth in years, and I know we did a lot of stuff together as well, just like Baz and I. God of War. Oh, I bet you Fuejo's popping up at his screen now. He's such a big God of War fan, that guy. But yeah, he did God of War. First God of War on your list. Interesting. You've never played the originals. At least not on this account. So, that's interesting. And this is an amazing game. Very different pace from the other ones. I'm actually streaming that one on Tuesday, finishing up the original one. Not this one, but the original PS2 one, remastered for PS3. Excuse me. Did that one in a week and 5 days. Man, you freaking blazed through that thing. I took my sweet ass time. And I was actually on a trophy break when I got into that game. And it was the first game I platinum in like a year or something like that. I was on a long break. Hope not. Yeah. Fuejo's laughing because he knows it's true. He probably jumped up as soon as he heard God of War. Like, huh? It's like a dog when he hears something, his ears goes up. That's Fuejo when he hears God of War. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There you go. I was waiting for this one to pop up. This is the one with the Spartans, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I tried it, got bored, turned it off. Zombie Vikings. 4.5. Never heard of this game. What's the genre here? Hack and slash, beat 'em up. adventure indie. I don't play many indie games, and it's nothing to do with like, oh, I only play AAA titles. It's just, I guess they don't get marketed enough for me to like know about them, and I don't necessarily go out of my way to like find out if I'm gonna like them or not. And just so many games that are always on my list of like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this next. I never heard of this game, ultra rare platinum though, so it's the same developer from Stick It to the Man, indie, Swedish indie studio. Nice, looks like a respectable platinum there. Wish I had more to say about it, but I don't. Strange Brigade. Another one I haven't heard of, but let me see, is it indie? No, shooter adventure. Looks interesting. I do like the pyramid there, the artwork there. Looks like a relatively easy platinum, yeah. 3 out of 10, 30 hours. What the hell's that game about? SingStar European version. Well, did we see this already? Oh, this is the PS4 one. That was the PS3 one. Is this still obtainable? Because I know some of the SingStar games you can't complete them, but play on SingStar's original launch date. Play on Christmas Day. So it's the same list, obviously. 4-player co-op. It has to be local, doesn't it? That's probably why. Let's get 4 microphones and put them all on the fan. Let them play. That's what I've done with the microphones. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Another one of those games that gets recommended to me a lot. And it's a few members in the community that love The Witcher. Like Hitman. I don't know if he's watching or not, but Hitman loves this game. He's not a trophy hunter at all, but he loves The Witcher. And there's a PS5 version coming out. I mean, once that one's out, well, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'll do The Witcher. I'm not saying this year. I'm committed to a lot of things already this year as far as games, but I'm not going to say I'm going to do it this year. But if I do end up playing the game, it'll be the PS5 version, because why the hell not? The Last of Us Part 2, let me guess. Permadeath. You haven't done it. Oh, you haven't done Grounded. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you just got burned out with all the playthroughs. I know I was feeling burned out. I did 4 playthroughs of the game. I did the original blind playthrough. Then I did the collectibles and finishing up, leveling up my stuff. And then I did Permadeath. I did it separate from Grounded because I did not want that kind of torture. Then I did Grounded right afterwards. I just grinded the hell out of that game. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll clean that up eventually. The Last of Us Part 2. What games have I committed to? That's a lot. I mean, I could put it up on Discord later. It's I got challenged to a good amount of games, you know. Wife is calling me on FaceTime, but I think she forgot I streamed today. Call her back in a second. We're almost done anyways. Astro's Playroom. Such a fun game. Such a fun game, Astro's Playroom. I think you beat a few of my scores because I kept getting the notifications on my PS5. Like, Baz has beat your score for such and such level. I'm like, oh, congrats, buddy. You know. Too much going on right now. Haven't played in weeks. Have you played any From Software games? Not that I'm aware of. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think I've played anything from them. Sackboy's A Big Adventure. Ah. Is that, you're missing the co-op stuff? Oh no. Got a gold on Knitted Knights Ultimate Trial. You've done the online multiplayer stuff. Is that one hard? Cause I bought the game. I got it at launch, but I did not really play it for long. I played it on my alternate account just to test it out. My daughter once again, I mentioned she likes Sackboy. So we played it a little bit. It was very fun. It reminded me of Mario Odyssey. 10-minute speed run. And we all know you hate those trials. Ghost of Tsushima. Love this game. Recently did it. We played it together. And I'm guessing you haven't done the raid. Oh no, you didn't do the raids. I thought you did the raids for a second. I don't know. For some reason, I thought this part right here was the raids. And I just quickly looked at it. All right, so you're missing a few levels and complete the 3 raid chapters. I know a group of people are pretty good at it, and I mean I'm willing to play with it, play with you again on the raids, even though now it's been like 2 months since I moved on. So, definitely give that one a shot. Rocket League, 100%. Yeah, we all know that's the last time. I remember the last time you updated us. That's something that you finished there. So, you need to play all the From Software games. I would start with. Okay, yeah, I have those games. Okay, got you. No, I've never bothered with those. I bought Demon Souls for the PS5. Haven't played it. I played it. Got my ass kicked on my alternate account, but I do plan on getting the platinum. I'm actually gonna use Platinum Chaser's guide for that when it's time for it. So. You enjoyed the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. Yeah, it's a freaking phenomenal multiplayer. So yeah, guys, look, Bass's trophy list. We're done here. Amazing list, man. Some really hard stuff on there. Some stuff I wish I could commit myself to finishing eventually. I just want to take a look at something. Look at all these Assassin's Creed. Holy crap. These are all different games, too. Like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Assassin's Creed games. I was done after 2. So, oh my god. Yeah, just good stuff. Dead Space, you gotta get part 2 out the way. Get that, a lot of Guitar Heroes. You know, you finished a few of them. Well, no, finished one Guitar Hero, but the Rock Bands, you did pretty much. You did a lot of those. What are the Rock Bands? Forgot my alphabet, apparently. The Rock Band. No, you didn't do the Rock Bands. So you did a few Guitar Heroes, but anywho, let's look at his rarest. You got SingStar. No surprise. When I saw SingStar on there, I was like, oh, Don't Starve. Look at that. That made it up there. 0.64. 3 SingStar related trophies there. The Beat Bravo one. That's such a pain in the ass. And the Beatles Rock Band. 0.61. Latest platinum goes to Tsushima. First trophy was Mirror's Edge. That's interesting. So it wasn't your first platinum, obviously, because you still haven't finished it, but that was your first trophy. My first trophy was from Uncharted as well. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Great list, Bass. I was not shocked because I kind of knew. I was a little bit familiar with your list because I looked at it back in December. So I wasn't as shocked because I took a nice long look at it because I had to give you a few challenges. But hold on, what'd you say? It wasn't me. It was my brother-in-law who played Mirror's Edge. Oh boy, that's the worst. That's the reason I have a bunch of NBA games on my list because of a friend of mine. He used to come over. He's like, "Hey, this got easy trophies. I really like trophies," and I didn't care about the completion rate at the time, and ended up getting stuck with those games on my list forever, unless Sony decides to let us delete some games. Would love that. Would love nothing more. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If anyone's watching and wants to be on the list, the trophy review list, this is just something I do once a month. This is not something I do every week or anything like that. And it's a specific person we'll go over. Raging Mexican, I know you know Platinum Chaser, so very different from what he does because I just do one person a month. I don't commit myself to this every week. I do other streams, but just people from our small community, you know. But yeah, man, thanks for watching, everybody, and you know, hats off to Bass for having an amazing list. Some stuff there that I know I wish I had the freaking commitment. So, oh, Bass says thank you all for showing some interest. Damn straight, man. These are fun. I love looking at people's lists. It's something I've always just enjoyed doing and comparing to mine and seeing, like, it motivates me. Like the Infamous series, aside from Cypher challenging me, I definitely seeing all those completed made me want to do it myself. So I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna get those done. Don't count on me for Assassin's Creed though. I'm not bothering with that. But anywho, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the great turnout the last few streams. You know, you guys are awesome. Congrats again to the Raging Mexican. Wait, no, you're taking the clicker. Never mind. He won. For those that missed it, he won the pop. And for those that missed the announcement, for March, the giveaway is the custom-made RSTR coffee mug. It's I'll have a video of it up shortly after the stream. It's a little animated video that I recorded there of it. And I don't have the actual cup I would show you guys because it's on the way. I ordered it on Sunday. So I hopefully will have it on hand for my next stream on Tuesday. So hold on. What was that? Baz of the best. Pun intended. Yeah, man. For sure. Well, thank you guys for your time once again, and I'll talk to you guys on Discord, all right? Have a good night, people. Bass, I know it's probably past midnight for you already, so get some sleep, my friend.